this team just continue to rise to the occasion and accomplish this?
Well, the big thing is position players.
And you've shared, Craig, just what this job means to you, the responsibility you feel to the Brewers organization. How satisfying is this to be able to share this with your team and with Brewers fans across the state and the country?
Yeah, man, we're playing.
You told me before the game you wanted to celebrate here. So how does it feel now celebrating? Please. You wanted this game. You told me before it was the biggest start of your career, and you delivered 5 innings, a 1-run.
No matter what, how many innings how many innings they started to do, can be 2 innings, 3 innings, 5 innings, whatever, we do. They always come back, and they always came in the game and deliver. They always did. They always stay strong, and like I said, we want you. There's a credit for them a lot because they really work hard for this, and like I said, we just want to keep moving forward.
I know you said this is the first step. The work isn't done yet, but Yolis, how much are you enjoying this celebration tonight?
Like I said, this is a dream.
You've said all season long that this team is a family. What's it like to celebrate as a family now going to the NLCS?
We celebrate like a family day.
You were frustrated that you didn't have a hit in the first couple games of this series. How good did it feel to see that home run go out and help give this team a lead?
That was our today.
Jesus, can you just step back for a moment and think about your season? You went to the spring training not knowing if you would have a spot on this team. You became an all-star for the first time. You're in the postseason for the first time, and now you're headed to the NLCS. How fun has this season been for you?
I think the time goes happen.
How excited are you to know that you'll be having home field advantage at Miller Park for the NLCS?
For sure, the blue crowd.
All right, Ryan, well, you addressed the team. You said a few celebrations down and 2 more to go. But why is this one special as you guys continue to celebrate these steps getting closer to a World Series?
Every one of them is special.
And how much credit does that pitching staff deserve, Ryan? I mean, this was one of the top offenses in the National League, and the job that they did to shut them out twice and limit them to just 2 runs in 3 games. You guys will now get a couple days off. You'll have home field advantage at Miller Park for the NLCS. Just how much confidence do you feel as you prepare to head into that series?
We're really confident.
David, well, congratulations. This is probably the best week of your life, I imagine. You win the division at Wrigley Field. You have the birth of your beautiful daughter, Nora, and now your team is headed to the NLCS. How do you put into words what this ride has been like?
Yeah, this is fairly indisappointing again.
How much credit would you like to give to your pitching coach, Derek Johnson, Lee Tunnell, the work that they did with this pitching staff and how they have executed here in this series?
Yeah, it's been a great.
David, your team was now one of the final 2 teams standing in the National League. You have the opportunity to play for the World Series. How excited are you to see this come back to Miller Park?
We're excited to get back home. Our fans were crazy for the 2.
Well, congratulations. You guys are headed to the NLCS. You've been here before, but why is it special to do it with this team?
Yeah, well, this is what I set out to do. My main goal when I first signed back here was we get to where we want to be, and that's World Series.
And you were pretty vocal yesterday that you wanted to be better. You wanted to step up for your team. So how were you able to do that today?
I did a better job today. I want to be on base as much as possible for these guys behind me.
And you guys have faced some great pitching, but if you had to go up to the plate against your pitching staff, how tough of a task would that be right now?
It's very tough. Those guys have been half.
Well, the fans showed you a lot of love over the first few games at Miller Park. How excited are you guys to go home, know that you'll have home field advantage for the NLCS?
Yeah, it's nice. I know the fans going to show up, so we got to do the same. We got to show up, be ready to go, ready to play hard. And I hope we go out there and start off hot like we did against the Rockets and, get a few wins.
Help this team get to the postseason, so how good does it feel now?
Feels unbelievable. This is much.
The season that you and this team have put together, how much are you enjoying the celebration and being able to Moose, congratulations. You guys are headed to the NLCS. Let's start with the pitching staff and the job that they did to limit this Rockies offense to just 2 runs overall in this 3-game series.
Yeah, they've been unbelievable.
And we spoke about this, that you guys were going to rely on your depth. You came up in Game 1 in extra innings, but then the spark that you got from Eric Kratz, Orlando Arcia, Keon adding the home run, just how it took so many different guys to get this done.
Unbelievable. I'm to watch it.
And you've won a World Series with Kansas City. You know what it takes. You know what a special team can do. What gives you the confidence that this team is on that kind of run as well? Well, how does that LCS sound? Last year you guys finished here 1 game short. How satisfying is this celebration to get back into the postseason?
It's awesome.
All right, Travis. Well, Craig just addressed the team, and he said really this process started in St. Louis for you guys. But think about what you guys have done. You swept the Cardinals at Busch Stadium, then you win the division at Wrigley Field, and you come here today and you shut out the Rockies at Coors Field. What kind of special run is this team on right now? Bob, you've seen more Brewers baseball than anyone. What makes this team special?
Well, they're all we's. There's no I's in here. They're all we's. And Sophie, you've been around all year, and you see what they do. And I mean, to be treated like one of them all the time. I think that's special for me. They want me to go out there and take infield every day. I mean, that's the thing that's so good for me. And to have this guy here as your boss, and to be able to work for somebody that has become more of a friend than anything else, that to me is big. But to be around these guys they make you young. They keep you young. I mean, my shoe sizes are changing every day. I don't know what's going on. But it's great. It's great.
Mark, I'll ask you the same question. 2008, 2011, and now 2018, you're heading back to the NLCS. How proud are you of this team, and what makes this team special for you?
So I'm going to take the same theme as you. It's the most cohesive group of guys we've had. Not saying we haven't had good clubhouses before. We've had great clubhouses. But all these guys pull for each other. Whatever role they're asked to play, they play it, and they relish it. And we've never had a group like this, and it's really a fun group.
This question for both of you as well. You guys have watched Craig Counsell manage this team all year long. How did he continue to push the right buttons to push this team in this situation?
Well, I think the one thing for Craig, he's been there. He's been there. He's been there a couple times to postseason and to a World's Championship. And for somebody like Craig, who knows what it's like to be there, to get there, first of all, and then to be there, that's the extra special thing about him. And I guarantee you, if you ask any one of these guys here, they'll tell you the very same thing. There are tough decisions that he's had to make all year long, with people going down and coming back up. But when he tells you something that he thinks is the right way to do it, and that includes him, he does it. And I think that's the one thing I remember about Craig about 4 or 5 years ago, when I talked with Mark, and I told Mark, if there's one thing we got to do with Craig Counsell, we got to get him down here and manage, get him out of the front office. He belongs down here, and he did that. And I mean, he's proven that not only this year, but prior to this year too.
Well, I'll give you an example about Craig. I'm worried about it's cold. There may be some snow showers tomorrow. He said, I was at a World Series in Cleveland. There was a blinding snowstorm during batting practice. This guy has seen everything. He scored the winning run in 2 World Series, and he's got these guys mentally prepared every game the right way, and I can't say enough about his leadership. And by the way, his commitment to the city.
And for both of you, the NLCS will be played and hosted at Miller Park. How amazing is that going to be, knowing that the Brewers will have home field advantage there in front of a terrific fan base?
Well, you saw a great crowd here in Colorado today, but there's nothing like home, not for me, I know that, and they're waiting for us, and we're coming.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is what we played all season for, to get to this point. Now it's all right in front of us.
Wade, your first start in the postseason, just take me through your approach today and how good it felt to turn in that kind of outing.
I was just trying to go out.
Wade, this team was maybe criticized for maybe the pitching wasn't good enough. Well, how much have you guys proved that this pitching staff can compete with anybody the way you guys have performed in September and here in the NLDS?
I think it's a challenge.
Well, Christian, from the time you joined this team in January, you spoke about the opportunity to play for a contending team, and here you guys are headed to the NLCS. How crazy has this run been for you guys?
Throughout the game.
I know that you guys have always believed in the pitching staff and especially the bullpen, but what do you think this group has proved to maybe the outside world and all of baseball in terms of that, how they can compete with anybody?
Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks.